Now I can't hear you.
What the fuck? Nothing? Doesn't come out the voice? How do I do this? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Nothing, yeah? Nothing come out? Can't believe it. You gonna hear me?
Now I can hear you.
My God, that's what the girl was telling me before too. That you can hear me and then she cannot hear me. Now you can hear me, though. Good, right?
Mhm. Yes, I can hear you
Okay,
now.
good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
How's the weather on the East Coast?
Cold and snowy. Today it started some wintry weather. And so where I'm at, it's supposed to be like, I think they said 7 inches of snow, which to people who live up north, like really up north, it doesn't sound like a lot, but for Virginia, that's a lot. So everybody's kind of freaking out right now. There's like no water at the grocery store, no bottled waters or anything like that. So,
Plus, it's just you being a bunch of ice too. That's what's scary. Not really the snow.
yeah, because
Thankfully,
it's going to be
thankfully,
cold.
you have a four-wheel car drive.
Yeah, I do have four-wheel drive on my car, so that makes life so much easier. So I'm not too worried. I'm also not planning to be driving anywhere, even if your car is four-wheel drive in weather like this. I'm personally not gonna risk driving around and I don't need to. I made sure to like stock up on things that I need, so I'm good over
Make
here.
a lot of stories tomorrow with the snow. For sure, you have to come out at least to play a little
Oh,
bit
of
in snow.
course. Yeah, of course. I think
Be
tomorrow's gonna
careful
be
up and down the hill there,
I know
just
it's so
sliding on the
hilly.
floor. You're gonna
It's
end
so
up with your
hilly.
butt on the floor.
I know. So I gotta be careful, but yeah, I think tomorrow will really be the only day you can like play in the snow and enjoy it. Um, and then after that it's just gonna be a icy, dangerous mess. So
I
but
feel
tomorrow will be
sorry for the calf of your brother that you just have two young calf. They're outside.
Mhm.
They need a jacket. Can you bring a jacket for
Well,
me?
no, he actually, he's bringing I think he's bringing the calves inside. He has like a, how would you call it? Like,
Barn?
it's not like, no, it's not in the barn. It's almost like a little shed that he has filled with hay and heaters.
Oh, good.
And then
Oh,
they'll
there are
bottle
eating.
feed. Yeah, they can bottle feed the calves in there. So, I know they have one in there right now, so I think they'll be bringing the other one inside because they're too little to be in so much snow right now.
Keep
I
going.
just got
What's
this LaCroix. It's sunshine flavored. I'm such a sucker for like the stupid marketing stuff. Like I don't even know what a sunshine flavor is, but I was like, I need to find out. It's just like some kind of citrus, I guess. I just like the flowers
sunshine?
on it.
You see
Yeah.
flower or green, you buy it.
Oh yeah, I buy it. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, your eyes are so green.
Thank you. That's the rarest eye color in the world. I was actually surprised when not in the world, like I'm sure there's more, but out of the main eye color groups, which I guess is brown, blue, and green. Green is the least, which is for whatever reason I had thought it was blue. I was wrong. So,
I think that I mean the weirdest of all is the one Liz Taylor have.
oh, like purple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
she has really beautiful eyes. Well, she had a condition where her eyes grew a double layer of eyelashes. So all of us, we only grow one layer of eyelashes. She grew two layers of eyelashes, which can sometimes cause like eye irritation and things like that. But like if you have that condition and it makes like the whites on your eyes red, then I mean it just makes your eye color prettier.
we are
Yeah.
talking about eyelash. I had to say this because I know it's a little bit embarrassing, but
Yeah.
you know,
Watch the videos I sent you. watch the video of the lady in Portland talking to the ICE agent because this would happen to you and I with the
Have your
language.
sister join us?
Hey,
Hi, beautiful.
hey.
Come
She's
in.
I'll
Come
call
in
you
the
back. I'll
stream.
call you back right now.
Come in the stream. She's coming back. She must be with no makeup, and that's why she stopped. Let me see the chat. Hi, hello. Okay, Scarlett's coming back. I'm gonna put actually the link down here. So if you guys want to join our conversation, feel free. Copy link, chat, and this is the link. See the link? If you click it, yeah, with us. It is pink. What is pink? What is pink? Answer. I had to text the link again. Hopefully, the same link works. Let's see. DEM. Finish with. I'm going to check on my phone if you say DEM. Okay, you can click the stream and come in. This is Scarlett. Hey, boo.
Hi, sorry.
What happened?
No, we're just talking about some she came in here to talk about some things that were going on with my family.
Okay. That's private stuff.
Which is yeah.
I thought it was like
Yeah.
a conspiracy theory. We
Oh,
love those.
no.
So
Yeah, but what was I saying? Elizabeth Taylor, yeah. So had a condition where she would grow 2 layers of eyelashes. So it'd make her eyes look even prettier, even if her eyes get irritated, like that redness can just enhance your eye color. But anyway, so she went to um a test shoot for a movie that she was doing, and she was very young at the time, and the director did not want her wearing any makeup. And she comes over, okay, I'm ready for my scene or whatever she's shooting, and he goes and he rubs her eyes. He's like, I told you I did not want you wearing any makeup. And he's rubbing her eyes to get off mascara, and she's like, I'm not wearing any makeup, I promise, because her eyelashes were that
so
thick and
thick.
dark it looked like she's wearing mascara.
Actually, about eyelashes, something that is a little controversial. Why they come up with fake eyelashes?
Why?
Actually, a prostitute came up with that to avoid that thing to come into your eyes. That's
Is that
crazy. It's truth. Google it. Google it
really?
right now. Google it right now.
Okay, I'm Googling this.
She's Googling it.
Who created
Fake eyelashes. So, something interesting about fake eyelashes.
I don't think this can be true.
Okay, but I can still hear your
I'm
voice.
looking it up. I'm looking it up.
I can still hear your voice. At least you are dark. There is no picture because you are using the phone, but I can still hear your voice.
So it says no, that the story involving a prostitute named
Yeah.
Gerda Prelude is an invented fake. That she invented fake eyelashes to protect herself is a debunked myth. Real early development involved hairdressers and wig makers creating lashes for actresses. The first strip lash was patented by Anna Taylor in 1911 through early mentions of artificial lashes. Though early mentions of artificial lashes existed in the 19th century.
You see,
Uh,
we debunk
it's a,
all
yeah.
tales here.
So
Thank you.
that's a tall tale.
You see, good.
Tall tale.
That's the voice of truth. Straight up from
Hardly.
Virginia.
Hardly.
I can't believe that tomorrow you're gonna wake up with all the snow. It's kind of screaming.
I already have snow now. I already have a
You
lot
don't
of
park
snow.
it down here, right? You park it pretty good.
I parked in the parking lot. I was gonna park on the hill, but I was like, I don't want to be on an incline with all this snow.
No, yeah, you don't want to do that. No, especially no.
Especially when you're bad at parking like me.
Yeah, if you want, no, if you
I
want
have
to
a
go
Tesla and
out,
I'm still bad at parking.
if you want
Uh,
to, if you wanted to go out tomorrow, go out with the Gaius or your father because
Have the boys
much
chauffeuring around.
yeah, that heavy, yeah, every car too. It's perfect actually. They're gonna enjoy actually.
hmm
Actually, I went with the Tesla up on Mount Charleston when it was snowing. Did not do that bad. It actually did better than the Range Rover because I have better tire at the time, and the Range Rover have used tires, so it was not that good. What else? Um, Weather sucks. Uh, was today Sunday? Saturday.
Today's
Tomorrow,
Saturday.
today are you gonna go to church?
Yeah, I would like to try and walk to church
Is
and
there
see it.
one up
I
the
hope they're
street?
open. Yeah, it's right up the street. I can walk there from my house.
Yeah, I
It's
think
really
Jesus.
close.
Jesus care about snow. He's gonna be there.
Yeah, even if they're closed, I'll watch some like live stream on my phone or
I was telling
I'll
before, right? They say one person asked me, "How do you find a good girl?" And I was
Mhm.
like, "Go in the first mass. Usually, the one that is the earliest. The person that are there, they're waking up early to get ready to go to church. Most likely, are not the same person. They go out Saturday night, getting drunk and wasted, and then
Yeah.
they want to redeem their sin on Sunday church. So I think that's a good. Yeah, it's like a little filters that to filter out the one that are like a little bit more wild.
hmm
What do you think?
Well, I think yeah, I think that's a good place to go. It can be a little tough though during service to be able to like scope out and see if there's any nice young ladies there. Especially depending on where you're sitting in the church, you're just looking at the back of people's heads mostly. However, after services, I mean, I'm Catholic, Marco's also Catholic. But at many other churches they do this as well. After service, they'll have um like a little breakfast or you can get coffee. Not every Catholic church does that, but the one I go to does. So that's a really good place to hang out afterwards and meet people. Also, you should check if your church has a um, like young adults group. Some of them have singles nights. So I would go to your church offices and see what upcoming events that
Meet
you have.
meetthechristian.com,
No, I don't.
Christian Dangle.
I don't know. I think some people have good luck on those, and some people don't. I always think it's better to meet somebody in person as
I'm
much
pretty
as you
sure it's
can.
better to meet someone on christiandangle.com than meeting on Tinder or Grinder.
Oh, well, obviously, yeah. If you want to meet a Christian, yeah, you definitely don't want to do it on those other ones. But yeah, going to your church is a good starting place. Um, yeah, you know what else I think is a good one is
Yeah, I stopped using Grinder a long time ago.
good. I'm glad to hear that. As long as
It burns. Okay, okay, that's it. That's it. I'm not gonna joke no more.
very attractive.
Hmm,
Um,
successful.
yeah.
Okay, no, no. But you know what? Even Tinder, I hated it because when I tried to, okay, let's see what's this online dating about. Because I'm not a, I'm a Gen X, so like far from these things. But
Mhm.
I open the was Tinder and Hinge, two things, right? Which I had a little advantage on most people because being a photographer, I was able to have great picture taken. And then, you know, uh, you put a couple of nice car, a nice watch, and stuff, you attract all kind of people. They're just not looking just on your heart. They're looking also this. It was crazy. It was. I deleted after 2 days. It was like was overwhelming, and it can be. And then that's when I thought about, wow, this is how girl feels when they have all this attention from men. Pretty, they become objectivized, and it's not nice. But then also the filtering of those people, you know who you're gonna get because who's on dating app? Most likely people that have no games, you know.
Hmm. Well, I'm gonna offer a different yeah, that's true.
Ciao
I
Gianni.
definitely see. I
There was
I
someone
definitely
on
see
Facebook.
what you're saying about that. I'll say um that dating nowadays for women, for younger women, it's very difficult because other young men don't go and talk to women anymore. They literally don't. This isn't an experience that I just have. I think if you talk to many other ladies in my age group and even older, they're gonna say the same thing. This generation of men will not talk to women because since they were little boys, it's disturbing to say, but since they're little boys, like they can just go on their phone and watch porn. They um they would literally, some of them rather turn on their phone and watch someone else doing that than talk to a woman themselves in real life. Like the idea of that, I guess, is intimidating. I'm not exactly sure. Um I can say for me, for instance, and by the way, I'm not saying that I'm like the most beautiful woman in the world by any stretch of the imagination, but I didn't even get I literally I'm thinking on it now. I never got asked out on a date. Like I never had a man come up to me and say like
In person, you
have
mean?
in person, yeah,
Wait a
in
moment.
person.
I know one.
I would have some
I
men
know
that
one
I
that
would
did
see
it.
every day. I'd see almost every day like at school or at work or
I know
whatever.
one that did it.
The only one who did it was you. And no joke. You were the only one
Oh,
that did that. I was 21. But uh like I would have young men who I would see every day at school or at work. I literally see them every day, mind you,
unbelievable.
and they wouldn't really talk to me, but then they message me to ask me out. But I'm like, but I see you every day. You don't even talk to me. You pretend like I don't
It
exist.
is, and then you online,
And you want to ask me
do
out
that.
online,
That's
which is
crazy.
just like not very attractive. So it's, I mean, it's tough. It's tough for young ladies. So honestly, like I don't think a lot, like all the young ladies who are on dating apps are there just because they're not a good catch. A lot of them are just because they feel hopeless because this generation of men will not talk to women. And but to clarify, I don't want to generalize the men of this generation at all because there are so many that are like amazing.
Yeah, but you see, after you start dating me,
Hmm.
uh, how many people ask you out?
Well, yeah, they do. I think that's because well, whenever you have a man that you love very much and makes you feel feminine, it really gives you a glow. You just feel so much more confident. And when you came into my life, I mean, I really did because, you know, um, Italian men love women. I think that's just but like,
Answer to this comment.
yeah, they are scared. They're scared to approach. Yeah. That's what my dad would always tell me, Diane. My dad would always say that. Like oh, they're just scared to approach you, Scarlett. Like you're just intimidating them. And I'd be like, yeah, dad,
She,
okay.
I wanted to also
Sure.
say
You know
Scarlett
how
is
kids are. They don't
almost
want to listen to
six
their
feet.
parents.
Scarlett,
I'm also pretty tall too. Yeah, I'm 5'11", so I guess that is also can be a little bit intimidating. But yeah, so great point, Diane. Honestly, if I were a man, I'd be very scared of rejection. I am like Marco knows, I'm a very shy person naturally.
yeah, she is.
I'm not, yeah, I'm a introvert. So if I were a man, I'd be so scared to talk to a girl. And then when I got rejected, I probably wouldn't talk to another one for like 6 months. So yeah, you're right. Kudos to the fellas out there because it's not an easy thing to do. not easy thing to do at all. Yeah.
Now, you think your man is scared of rejection?
No, because you don't take rejection. You just keep like talking. You're like, okay. Um,
So,
yeah, for
oh,
you, no is not no, it's just not yet. And so you'll keep
yeah,
working.
I never thought
Yeah,
that.
but no, what I was saying is about how being with a good man, like you'll see ladies who haven't gotten a lot of attention before you get a really good man. This is the same with men when you get a really good woman who's like making you confident and like just whatever. Then all of a sudden it feels like all these people are trying to talk to you now and you're like, where were all y'all before? And yeah, it's just that it gives you a glow. And I mean, for you in particular, being with an Italian man is definitely interesting because Italian men love women. And I know it's like, oh, all men love women. No, but like Italian men love everything about women. You know what I mean? Like you compliment me on I love your ears, Scarlett. I'm like, you like my ears? Okay. But like they just like you to be very feminine. And I think it comes from the fact that Italian men are such mama's boys that they love. And Marco, speaking Italian for Mr. Gianni. Translate that Italian men,
It's
since they love
no,
their
Gianni sta
moms so
dicendo: "Non
much.
capisco l'inglese". Non capisco l'inglese, ma è spettacolare sentirvi parlare. Means I don't understand English, but it's very nice to hear you guys talking in
Oh,
English.
oh, ciao, Gianni. But yeah, since they love their moms, it makes them just love women. Like they love everything about women, I think.
Yeah,
Which
and
is why
that's
it's
look
wonderful to
who's
be with an
calling.
Italian
Wow,
man.
talking about you can even say
So, oh, look, and then there she is.
I'm gonna call her after. She knows when I do
Nuncia.
the podcast. I'm
Marco's
not
Marco's mom, Nuncia, is an incredible woman and an
I know, and
amazing
I
mom.
always hear this. It's bad to have mother-in-law. In America, it's very common to have bad mother-in-law. I'm so blessed. I love your
Yeah,
mom, and
yeah.
she's like the coolest thing ever and
She's
beautiful.
amazing. She is
Uh,
very beautiful.
uh,
Yeah.
and in other, I don't even remember. Let me think. Yeah, yeah, I can get it. Yeah, America can be tougher with mother-in-law.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, so there's a big difference, like, between, like, I think American moms and Italian moms when it comes to boys, okay? Every single Italian man just, like, loves his mom, and his mom loves him like, crazy, crazy, crazy. But sometimes, not just in America, I'm sure other places as well, there can be this very toxic mother-son relationship where they're like a boy mom and they're very judgmental of the girlfriend and they almost get like jealous of the girlfriend a little bit. And it's like it almost feels
Jealous
like
of attention that the boy now give to the girl
yeah,
instead of
yeah,
you.
they do seem yeah, they seem shallow and they can be. But yeah, so like some of their moms get like jealous of the girlfriend, it seems like. I've fortunately, I've never experienced that before, so I think somebody who's lived that could explain it a lot better than me, but from what I understand from friends who have experienced it, it's like they felt like their boyfriend or their husband's mom, like, wants to date their son. Not in, like, a sexual way, but just, like, emotional incest.
I cannot answer this question, but you can say there is a difference between American males seems shallow.
Yeah, because, I mean, I think that's true. What I've noticed, um and again, I'm not an expert on any of this stuff at all, but it's almost like, you know, a lot of them now are watching videos and they're like, well, I'm a high value man and I need a high value woman. Okay, well, what does a high value woman mean to you? That she lets me, have multiple sexual partners and is okay with that. And she doesn't do that herself because she's a high value woman. Well, and that's what you should understand from a high value man. It's so weird. I'm like, what? Whatever happened to just like being with each other, loving each other? I think that's really what a high value man does because a high value man doesn't do what's the easier thing. The easier thing is just sleeping with whoever you want. But a high value man is like, no, I've chosen this woman, I'm dedicated to her. It's gonna be tough. Of course, I'm around temptation all the time, but I wanna focus on this person. Yeah, exactly, Diane. It's like sometimes it's just like, it's never enough for my baby. Yeah, never enough for my boy. It's like, girl, I don't know who you think your son's gonna get, but yeah, so true. You explained it perfectly.
Yeah, and that's something that goes in Italy too, though, because if
Yeah, I'm sure.
when the mom see, like, and then, for example, there was time that my mom say, "Oh yeah, she was no good for you, Marco." I said, "What the? Why don't you tell me when I was because Marco, you have to
She
understand.
wasn't, to clarify, she wasn't saying that about me, because
No,
it was
no,
about
no.
some
She
other
loves you.
people.
She loves you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
No.
to clarify, so you don't
Look,
think that your mom was questioning me, I love Nuncia. She's an amazing woman, and the amazing thing about your mom is, like, I've never seen someone that, like, genuinely doesn't think about herself.
yeah, right.
She does
Yeah.
not think about herself. Um, she is such a selfless person. I mean, I remember even when, um, Marco's dad passed away, like, that same day, she's just always thinking about other people and taking care of other people, so
I'm answering this question. She said, "I know, but she look like AI. You look like AI, bro.
I'm
But she
not
speaks so
AI,
well."
no. Mm,
No. Um,
no.
Another thing I like to say to women out there that are looking for a good man: watch for the relationship the man has with his mom. If he doesn't call the mom for months, or he hates his parents, most likely it's going to do the same thing to you because it's just a natural thing. If the guy loves his mom and respects his mom, he's going to respect the women in his life. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree. If you can't respect the woman who sacrificed her life for you, how are you gonna respect your wife or respect your
Right.
girlfriend, right? And I mean, to be fair, there are some men who, like, they don't have a good relationship with their mom because maybe she wasn't the best mom ever. Um, but they should still have some kind of, like, respect for her, even if they keep their distance, like, just, um, I don't know how to describe it. Like, just acknowledging maybe, yeah, she wasn't the best mom, she didn't do all that she could for me, but at the end of the day, she's still my mom. If they can have that
Mhm.
clarity, it's fine, but I just wanna, you know, clear up the air for those people who just didn't grow up with an amazing
I
mom.
know. Me and my brothers treat my mom like a queen. So let's say
Yeah, she
she feel
deserves
like
it.
something, she got it. Like, mommy, when you go to that church that is so far away, I'll take you. I don't
Yeah,
care what time is it. I'll take you. And
yeah,
now
she
my brother
deserves it.
Maurizio is taking her to lunch every Monday, every Sunday before he go back to Rome to work. Uh, Antonio pump her up every time he goes to Rome, stay at the house, play with Samuel and Carol, and they pump her up. She deserves it all because she really, really. I remember when my father had no money at all, and she had to ask money to her mom to send me and my son and my brother Maurizio to school with the 500 lira piece, that is a quarter in American dollar, to get sandwiches. So she would know it, I'm pretty sure, just to have me and Maurizio that not look like nothing less than other kids there. Like that was amazing. She did that for months. So amazing, yeah.
Yeah, really amazing.
She never bought herself pants or jacket stuff, but we always good socks and never a hole in our pants. Very, very good. And she was good to put to fix stuff too.
Mhm.
So yeah, I thought it was just cool, right? That I have this knee pad here, right?
Mhm.
The knee pad, what's it called here?
Elbow
Elbow
pads.
pad
Yeah.
on my jacket and stuff. I thought it was just cool and strong, but no, because my mom was fixing holes because she cannot buy another jacket. So I was using my older cousin jacket, and then I passed it to my brother Maurizio, and then some of them even went to Antonio 16 years later. Can you imagine? Good, huh?
Yeah, that's an
That's one
amazing
I
one.
know that I'll take care of you wherever we are. I can do stuff too without ever making him feel second to nobody. And that's why also those boys, they are so confident, Francesco and Giancarlo, because they saw it all, and they were lucky to have kind of two moms because my mom, the summertime would be like always helping.
Hmm.
Uh, Now they have a beautiful role model too to look after that you're gonna help them develop in their religious part because you are way closer to the Bible. Thank you.
Yeah. But closer to Bible doesn't always mean closer to God. Sometimes God just like loves
Sinners.
loves on the sinners and the most unexpected people. So I might know more of the Bible. Maybe they're closer to me. I don't know. But I
Mm,
can teach them the technical stuff.
yeah, it's so difficult. I'm like, I don't know. I heard something from uh, what's the name of the little Jewish guy that always talking on
Ben
podcast?
Shapiro.
Shapiro. He was talking about with a priest. He was asking, let's say a person like man like me that I observe your Ten Commandments plus 600 more because
Hmm.
that's how many there are in the Old Testament. There are 600, something like that.
Yeah, I'm
He
sure
said,
something around.
will I be able to go to God? And now this priest will say yes, but then there was a debate because he said, if you don't go through Jesus, you're not going to be open the and I don't even know why I was talking about that, but because
You
you
mentioned
were
Ben
talking about
Shapiro.
technically, yeah, because um, technically you have to go through Jesus to go to heaven.
Hmm. Yeah.
So, for all of you out there, just learn. But I think I like about it too is the fact that it doesn't matter that you were brought up wrong and stuff. You can always find a way. You can
Oh,
always
it's
ask for
true.
forgiveness, and then after, when
It's
you
true.
start lowering your sins and live to His word, then your way up there is pretty guaranteed.
I have a question for you since now you've gotten more into your faith. Um, one one of the saints said, I couldn't remember, maybe somebody watching this knows who exactly said this, but I want to know if you felt the same feeling. One of the saints said, the closer you get to God, the more sinful that you feel. So now that you've learned more about the
Yeah,
stuff that you're reading in the Bible and you're praying more and stuff, sometimes you're like, "Oh, I'm a bad person," or
I
like
know, I
even
know.
more, like you
Even
get
when you
that
have to
feeling.
share that meme that some friend sent it to you
Yeah,
that is kind of edgy, you
in
say,
Easter.
I shouldn't do this. This is not holy. I
Where
know.
before you didn't think that, right?
No, at all. It's just funny or just
And now it
sexy
just,
or
yeah.
it's like, very controversial. So
Yeah, now you're
why
like,
put that? Because then you open a can of worm that it will bring up more stuff in you too.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's
that's
true. I experienced that. It's like, I mean, I was experiencing it before I read that quote. I was like, I'm not a good enough Christian. And I could just kept feeling like I was reading the Bible more and I'm just like, I'm so bad. I'm such a bad person. And then I read that quote. I was like, oh, it's true because the more in touch you get with your faith, the more you're not doing more wrong things in the day. You're just more aware of the things that you're doing that are wrong, like those little sins that you commit.
even
So,
go to your mind. And I'm
right.
very careful now to speak bad or anything that is not truth because
Hmm.
I don't want to put anything out there. I feel like now the words really create the reality
Hmm.
we have. So,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, I want you to have one of my bottles there too. Next time either you come here or I come there to bring one in the luggage.
Hmm.
Just difficult
Okay.
to travel with that when you're checking in any baggage because By the way, 10,000 flights are canceled there. Can you imagine what a mess tomorrow at the airport? 10,000. Is it like a crazy
Oh my
number?
gosh.
I remember when the volcano in the middle of the ocean went off and stopped all those flights in UK. There was a lot. But now, nobody can go on the East Coast. That's crazy. They must really go suffer. Hopefully tomorrow was much less than what they expected. But if it is close to that, they say already I don't know many places are without power because the tree that fall down on the cables, they stop the power.
Hmm.
Crazy. So you're gonna be on for something tomorrow. What about the
Yeah.
river? Your river, is it never freeze?
The James River.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, the James River has frozen before.
because you can walk on it.
Not since I've been here. Like the outside parts will freeze, but since the middle part, the water's running, is a little
Very
harder to
fast, yeah.
freeze. Or not a little, quite a bit harder to freeze. Um,
But
so
it's
not
happened
over
before.
there. Not over there, but where I used to live in Philadelphia. We're right next to Valley Forge,
Yeah.
and the river that goes through Valley Forge National Park. Um, they were, oh my gosh, what is that? How am I forgetting the name?
Freezing the
The the
river.
the name the name of the river. I can't believe it's
In
a
fact,
Native American name. Anyways, um,
it is not
it was
Mississippi because it's
it was
not.
so frozen whenever the Continental Army during the Revolutionary War had to cross it, they were able to push 2-ton cannons across the ice without it melting, without it cracking.
Breaking. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, and they say that it's the coldest has been since 2016. So it's been a while.
Hmm.
There was a blizzard there, and I don't remember when I went to New York, but it's cold already normally. So imagine now, minus 40. What's the temperature tomorrow? Can you? I know you cannot
Yeah,
check right now.
I can check. So tomorrow it's gonna be like 20 degrees.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's cold, but no, like in the teen.
No.
So good because I remember in Reno I went up to 5, even 0, I think, but minus 40 in New York. Like they say, like some wind are gonna go up there in some mountains. So crazy. Oh baby, thank you for doing this. We can do
You're
this
welcome. Thank you for
later.
having me.
What time is it now?
It's 1:30.
1:30 there. Here is 10:30. Okay. I'm gonna hang
Thank
up,
you. Good
call
night.
you, and then call my mom, and then love you.
Okay.